Innovative.
What's the deal? It's your man Deshaun Showtime Watkins.
I'm cool ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
And welcome to the culture of Comptonania. Woozy, woo. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we got a dope guest today, man. Family is in the building. What's the deal, Jamarro?
What's going on with you, brother? Happy to be here, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me, getting me out the house today.
Man, for sure, man. Like, dude, like, you are the person to know. I mean, if you trying to do traveling, you always got some good advice, digital marketing. Like, there's no, the drip. There's no, there's no.
Comptonania drip. It's a real drip right here.
Man, dude, appreciate you so much. You also got skills on the camera. Like, dang, Cam, man, this guy, man, he's another Cam.
Oh, you just finding out about this?
Oh,
dude right
he's
here, man?
eating.
I've been knowing about him for years, bro.
Hey, Cam ain't the only cool nigga around here. You know what I'm saying?
That's so. So what y'all basically saying? It's a whole community of cool ass y'all.
It's the cool culture.
That's kind of how we came together. Like, you know, we had history back in the day. Doing work together and all
me
kind
and
of
Cam
deal.
got a whole story you don't even know about.
You want to talk about it? Let's lead in with it, ladies and gentlemen.
Who gonna tell
Ladies
the
and
story?
gentlemen.
Okay.
You
I didn't
tell the
know.
story. You tell the story. We want you to talk today. So, you the guest. So.
I mean, me and Cam, like, I don't know if y'all know, but Cam used to be in the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing nightclub promotions. You know what I'm saying? So right now he the tech guy, but back in the day he used to be the cool party guy. Even though he didn't party much, but you know, he was in the party. He set up the parties, you know what I'm saying? But no, we did some of the biggest events in LA, like from the college scene, like really doing dope events where people was getting dressed, looking good, having fun. The male-female ratio was going crazy. We did a lot of venues in Hollywood that most people couldn't get. Like, we was doing college events at like what was called Center Space. It's called something different now. It's probably got 2, 3, 4 different names now.
Yeah, it was on Hollywood Boulevard.
But we did some of the
I was
biggest.
on Hollywood Boulevard with it.
No. We was in every major club in Hollywood.
Correction.
Every
Ugh.
major club. But basically, a lot of people couldn't get in these spaces, but we was in those spaces. But we did club promotions for about maybe 4 or 5 years. Did some of the biggest college events in Southern California, all the big SC after parties, all of the Reggae Fest after parties.
Step show after parties.
Yeah, we did.
We did all of them.
We did all of that. It was going crazy.
That's wild. It's like, it's always about the culture. It's always about bringing good vibes around you and stuff like that. That's crazy. It's history. You never know what might happen. Doo-doo. But man, let's talk about like building a digital legacy.
The digital legacy. Let's talk about it. I mean, y'all building a digital legacy. Like, where we at right now with like culture in the world and social media, it's like we writing our story right here on these cameras. Like, it means so much because now we know YouTube ain't going nowhere. And all of this stuff that we post on social media ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So when we leave this place, really, I mean, we definitely got like our gravesite and our ashes and all of that. But this is what's really gonna live forever.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not talking down about nobody's life like we gonna end early or none of that. But at the end of the day, when we do leave this place, this is all they gonna have.
Yeah.
Like, all of your supporters, all your family members, they're going to come back to these videos, and this is your legacy. Really, your legacy is what, you know, the work that you put in on this earth and the people you connected with and the energy, but also the digital legacy is getting more powerful because the internet is still growing.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
It's crazy you say that. This takes me back to a time when my great granny had passed. And shout out to Jeray, where we were able to take her voice and put it into a song.
right.
So it's like, for forever, I will always hear that voice. And like, you know, that's crazy. You really put it into perspective how important this shit is, though.
Yeah, because the interesting part, the thing that woke me up to this is when Nipsey passed.
Yeah.
When Nipsey passed, all of the stuff he was kicking about business, about unity, all that stuff really made him more famous because he already put in that work digitally. He was already on them cameras talking that talk to everybody. So the world didn't quite know about him yet. He was a local legend, but when he passed, he had so many digital footprints to circulate throughout the world, and then the world really saw who he was, and they still seeing who he was. It's people that don't even know Nipsey music or don't even know the story of Nipsey, but they know his energy, they know his words, you know, because that digital legacy was strong. He invested in himself. He invested in himself digitally. You know what I mean? These are words that we actually never even put together before. Like, what do you mean invest in yourself digitally?
Right.
Because he put himself on camera. He put his energy in. He put his real words, you know, to really help people. So really what it was his tweets.
Yeah.
So when, like, during the like pandemic and all of that, like, you know, like all the stuff that was popping up was all the stuff he was kicking on the tweets. And I'm like, man, he really left like a digital scripture. You know, and it was just his life and how he was feeling, but all his tweets went viral. And I'm like, dang, it's crazy. We really are leaving like a forever footprint. So I just started consciously thinking about, what am I leaving behind? Because me personally, I'm not an on-camera type of person. I'm not a talker like that. I'm gonna talk to you like interpersonally, but like in front of the crowd, like Cam, a cool dude, behind the scenes dude. That's why he's doing all this behind the scenes stuff. But he got outside his comfort zone to do this.
It takes somebody who know me to really understand that, you know.
No,
like,
we the same DNA for sure. So same with me. Like, I'm really a behind the scenes guy, but I'm like, in this world we living in, like, you really got to get out here and speak and let people know who you are digitally, because I care about my legacy. I care about my empire. So all of these words, when I'm not here, people's gonna be able to look at this and be like, oh, that's who he was.
Yeah, that's. Dang, that gives you chills, cause like you know about it, but when you fully like do the math and look at it like this, like, yo, you only gonna know what you say, you know, or what you put out there, you know, cause we might feel a certain type of way of who we think we are based on how we perceive ourselves, but like you said, your work, your digital. All that's crazy, man.
I mean, y'all doing it, man. Comptonania is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Your brand is crazy. Cam brand, me and Cam been building brands since 6, 7, 8?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
the college years.
Yeah, we all doing it.
Okay. I got a question. Now we older. You guys did y'all thing now. We doing our thing now. What are some tools you think, like, for like some youngsters coming up? What are like 3 things you think that those youngsters should have in order to be in this position or whatever?
3 tools. I'm gonna say study YouTube, because we on Instagram, and Instagram is dope. Facebook is dope.
YouTube University.
Get on YouTube.
Yeah.
because back in our day, we had to go get books.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We had to go find somebody who knew how to do it. Literally, the blueprint is left on YouTube. So whatever you want to learn how to do, it's really 2-3 videos and you got it.
That's true.
Go learn how to work on your car, you know, things like that. All that's on YouTube.
Man,
and you
crazy.
can put in specifics,
Yeah.
you know, because what we had encyclopedias, but you had to be a certain type of level to even get one, or do you even have access to a library, you know, and stuff like that. But that's crazy. Like,
yeah, so I'll say get on YouTube and find out what you like.
Right.
Find something you like, and just really dig into it and get your skill sets together. Once you got your skill sets together, you're gonna make money forever, because we pay for skills. You know, we pay people to do things that we don't know how to do, but everything is right there on the internet. I would say get your network together.
ooh,
Get some solid people around you. You know, if you got one of them homies or one of them homegirls that be acting funny, weird energy, they always into some drama, all of that, just get rid of them now. Just
Hey,
cut your ties now.
that's some great advice.
Because on this journey of entrepreneurship and building and growing and building a digital legacy, there's gonna be problems eventually. So don't feel bad about cutting ties. So number 1 was, you know, learn something, get a skill set, get on YouTube, get rid of the bullshit people.
Yeah.
And number 3, figure out what your journey is, or figure out what your mission is. Because making money is cool. You know, we all need money as a tool that we all need, but make sure it's all in alignment with whatever the mission is. And I think, we talked about this earlier, all men need to know what their mission is, or they're going to be lost in the sauce out here.
Straight up. You got to know your purpose. You got to have something that you focused on, and it can't be another person. It has to be something that you were here to do, like something you have to fulfill. And it can change, but it usually comes to the same thing. You know, does that make sense? Am I going too far?
No. That makes sense.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Would
different.
you like to elaborate some more, or you want to move on to the next topic?
So, when I said it can't be another person,
No.
I think
You
well,
said
what
a whole lot right
what
now.
I took out of that is like everything's just gonna come full circle.
yeah, okay, all right. I get what you're saying now. I just like, okay. So, for me, I can just say for me. For me,
For you.
first it was wrestling. I wanted to be a wrestler as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Then my grandma made me do some other stuff. I started doing acting. I started doing comedy, started doing music, started just entertaining.
She didn't want you to wrestle.
Nah.
So that's why she made you do other stuff. She's like, you need another hobby because
Nah.
this one gonna get you hurt.
You know what's crazy? They would have supported me in whatever I did, but I was steady trying to find my niche. That's basically what I was saying. Like I never thought that it would be this lane. Like, cause I did a comedy show and then I was like, I just want to do a backyard wrestling show. I didn't like just basically keep going forward to what you like to do and you will find it. That's basically what I'm saying.
That's cool, right? But then this is what I'm
Okay.
thinking about sometimes, right? A lot of people who end up with the profession that they get, do you think that they was thinking their whole life like, damn, I'm about to work this job, you know? Like, I'm about to be a voice actor or I'm going to be a hand model. You know, like you think anybody ever grow up like, this is what I'm here for, you know?
Most people don't. We usually end up doing something completely different than what we thought we was gonna do. Like question for y'all.
Yeah.
What was your mission as a kid? Like when people said, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I wanted to be like a very, 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 very rich, successful actor.
Actor. Boom.
Yeah.
When they asked you, what did you want to be when you grow up?
For me, I think, damn, that's tough. I want to say it was like a musician, but it always has something to do with entertainment, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like at least I try to stay within that same bubble. It wasn't like some completely different shit, you know? Like it's just all over the place.
I used to say I wanted to be a rocket scientist.
Hey, but
The funny part about it is I didn't even know what rocket science was. I just said it because it sounds so established and esteemed. So I just knew I wanted to do something big.
I'm gonna
And
go make rockets.
rocket scientist sounded like something big. You know what I mean? So I just knew I wanted to do something big.
But you kind of are a rocket scientist, though.
I'm an astronaut,
Like-
psychedelic astronaut.
I mean, yeah, like serious. But I'm saying you in the lane though. You in. It's not like you veered far off because you kept searching for what you love to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's your mission.
yeah.
Like, you know, you don't know if you like a thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even finna go, nope. Next, okay, so we also wanted to
You not gonna pause that?
we not finna even
You're not
finna
gonna
get
pause
it.
it either?
That was even
Because
pause.
you said, yeah.
That was
What thing you liking?
that's why I was like, whoa, this is sounded bad, bro. So I just ain't no deletes.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Throw it
Garbage.
Move on.
But
On to the next one.
Let's talk about the trip, man. Let's talk
Okay.
about it. Let's talk about the trip, man, because I'm a little tripping
You
in a
tripping?
good way.
What you tripping off of, man?
Man,
What's
you
up?
know, it's in the room, right? It's in the room, and it rhymes with room.
No, okay.
Renum spoons.
Wait. What? Hold on. Y'all, look.
It's shrooms,
You
man.
said it's in the room.
Yes, it's in
And it rhymes
with room. But then I just said renna spoons. But it's shrooms.
That's the shroom story.
It's the shrooms.
So, what you want him to tell it, like a shroom story, or what you want him to talk about?
No. Like we talk about healing and stuff, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely. Shrooms is definitely a healing tool. Then see, it's the interesting
The
part about
benefits and the
Yeah.
okay.
it's definitely. I mean, look, we gonna
Cam
talk
was
about.
like, I do not like that transition.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man, we got.
we gonna talk about it all because shrooms, it's a turn up
It could be good and bad for some people though.
and it's
Yeah.
also healing.
They do
You
too
know what I
much
mean?
and they not really having a good day.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because it's at the end of the day, it's medicine too.
Yeah.
You know, so if you overdose on your medicine, then you're gonna get, you know, whatever the consequence of that is.
You can
You
wonder
know?
why the floor melting and shit.
I mean, yeah, you just got to get with the whole psychedelic thing. You got to make sure you coached up before you dive in, because the floor will start melting for sure. Everything will start melting. But nah, it's like I said, it's a good time. It's also a healing tool. You know what I mean? So as far as like the side effect, like all medication got side effect, right? The side effect from the psychedelics is just actually a fun side effect. You feel good, stuff get trippy, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really just a side effect of the journey that you're gonna go on, the mental journey of wherever you're gonna take. Now, if somebody don't tell you about the side effects, like if you take something for a headache and the side effects is it makes you sleepy, and you take it and you just get super drowsy, you ain't supposed to drive. You're supposed to sit down and just catch that vibe. So if somebody give you the medicine and they didn't tell you about the side effects or the fact that you can overdose and the side effects of coming from that, like then you get anxiety. So I give you some shrooms, I don't tell you nothing about it. You like, cool, this is fun, but now I'm getting anxious. Well, how am I gonna turn it off? Well, you can't turn it off. You locked in for the next 2 hours. now you like, hey, look, now you like, wait, I gotta deal with this for the next 2 hours. What do I do? Now you getting anxious. Now you getting scared. Now you trying to escape. Now you got stuff in the back of your head you thinking about that you might have been insecure or scared about. And now you go on what's called a bad trip. But that's because somebody gave you the medicine and they didn't give you the proper dosage, or they didn't give you the proper instructions. On these medications that they give us from the doctor, it got dosages and instructions. So you got to make sure you know about all of that before
Sometimes
the
a
trip.
bad trip can make, you know, it make somebody go to jail. Like, just depending on what you gonna do off that trip.
Oh yeah, you can do anything
So,
off
you
a
gotta
bad
stay
trip.
inside. Yeah, man, you can't really control what's going on around you, you know. And people go out there and be tripping.
I used to see this dude. I don't know if he was on anything, but he used to be at the light pole and he would just run it every single time, all day long. I'd be like, damn, is he on something or he just doing
That's
this?
something a little more, little hot. Yeah, he's awake.
But he was in shape though. This
like,
dude was like,
In Compton?
yeah.
Was it off of what street was off of? Was it where that church is? It not the churches.
Yep, the Louisiana.
Louisiana on that corner.
And he
parkour, you know?
Hey, no, that
He'd be like old boy from remember that video that went viral, in the jail where he was like parkouring all through the the steps and maybe he just like kind of programmed like, all right, well this is what I'm working out with today.
I used to see that dude too, like he was fit.
That dude was crazy.
He used to be out there
That don't
every
gotta
day.
be drugs, bro. That could just really be like I'm working out.
I know. That dude was every day we'll be coming back. I'll be like, yo, this dude out here. Like and I wish there was a digital legacy so you could really see like.
Have you ever filmed him?
No, we didn't.
You could help create that legacy.
Did
if
you?
film him and put it out there.
I don't even think we had
I would
phones.
have to recreate it. Yeah,
I don't even think I had a cell phone at that time.
Yeah. It was a minute ago, but it was just like, I remember like seeing that, I'll be like, yo. And it's not like you could talk bad about him.
So look, what's interesting about that is he left his legacy with us, like mentally.
Mm-hmm.
But if this was happening right now, somebody would record him.
Yep.
He would go viral.
Yep.
And that'd be the digital legacy.
Yep.
And this is the world we living in. This is what we moved into. This is what we evolving into, because even this internet stuff is like almost like, not even almost, it's a living consciousness.
Yeah.
You know? So
yeah, because that's crazy that you even say that, because like you can get paid by just doing what you do. Because before it's always about who can see it, who's going to see it.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's always about that. But like you said, with the because this dude, imagine if he would have been like the greatest anything. Look at what Kimbo Walker was able to do. You know, imagine if we'd have got him earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like you just never know. That's how you got to go after your passion. You got to just do what you love to do, no matter how crazy you look. Like if the right person see it, if you committed to it, man.
It's like every podcast y'all do, y'all putting in your lottery ticket.
Mm-hmm.
The more lottery tickets you get, something gonna hit. The right person gonna see it. Everything take off. Now y'all in a whole different space.
That's wild, man. And then too, we can even stay in the travel, man. Like travel agent. Like this is see what I'm talking about? Like you just talk to him about anything and then he's like, hey, you wanna go to a place? You wanna experience the time of your life. Huh, I know, wait. You got about like 10 people? Great. Like you're that dude. Like you're like a yogi.
It's crazy because it's like stuff just be coming up. Like I had no intentions on being a travel agent. I had no intentions on being a club promoter. I had no intentions on going to the army. Like really how I move in life is I really just follow the signs. So now we transition into the travel agent. I never traveled nowhere before I went to the army. So I went to the army about 4 or 5 years ago, right? They shipped me to South Korea. I had no intentions on ever visiting South Korea for any reason. I was from Compton, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Compton, Carson, Long Beach, Inglewood. You know, we might go to Joshua Tree. You know what I mean? We might go to Vegas, but travel wasn't in my head. So I went to South Korea. I'm like, wait, it's a whole world of stuff out here. Like it's a whole culture out here. It's a
Other
whole
side of the world.
It's a whole everything that's different and interesting. And I'm like, oh man, I need to do more of this. So at the same time, Andre Spicer, future mayor.
Shout out.
Actually, we're gonna speak it into existence. Current mayor of Compton, Andre Spicer.
Woozy.
We're gonna clip this and we're gonna get the date and everything. Current mayor, we're gonna speak it into existence. We're gonna manifest that. You know what I mean? But
That's right.
dang, my alarm went off. See, that's how you know something magical going on. My alarm went off right at that moment. But yeah, he was doing some traveling, you know, and I'm like, hey man, I want to do whatever you doing. So I'm like, when I get out, I'm gonna go wherever you go. So if you plan it, I'm gonna go. So I got out. We went to like 6 vacations in a year. My first year out of the army.
Wow.
So after that, I'm like, all right, we done spent a lot of money. So I'm like, how do I make money off of this? Do I be a blogger? Do I be a YouTuber? Who do I need to connect with? I ended up getting on a cruise. The first people that I met on that cruise, just small talking, get out of my comfort zone, just like, hey, what's up? You know, how y'all doing? First people I meet, travel agents.
Wow.
So like I said, I didn't have an intention on doing any of these things. I just follow the signs and God really just be leading me in the right way. And then not only are they travel agents, but they're the top agents on the West Coast.
Whoa.
They're the number 6, 7 agents in the entire company that I'm in right now. So not only did I meet travel agents, I met the top dogs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's
Met
all
the
in.
plug.
I'm hey, look.
You met the plug.
Hey, look,
Plug it in.
I'm like, it's all in alignment. So I just started riding that wave, and now I'm an agent. Now I'm getting paid to travel, or getting paid to book travel, getting commissions off of travel, and hooking up my friends. You know, showing y'all the way too.
It's ironic to me that you were like, how can I get paid for doing this? And then you meet the people.
It's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
Is it you do you believe in like the power of speaking thing into existence, Cam?
Yeah, I do, for sure. Because there's been plenty of times where I felt like we said something just in the studio, you know, just over the time of building what we built right here, and you know, it happens. It's manifested, you know.
That's wild, man. And sometimes, shoot, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so when you speaking things into existence, and then when you see it like happening, what's going on in your mind right now?
Yeah, God is good.
That's crazy.
If y'all go to my Instagram, I got a hoodie that say God is good, or God got me. Actually, I'm starting to wear it. So I went from manifesting it, like saying it, because I've seen it happen. God has shown me so many times. The universe has showed me so many times. When you say something, it will appear in your life in some way, shape, or fashion. So my next level of this evolution is now wearing things.
Wait a minute. So does that also work when like you say, "Oh shit"? Do you see that in your life, like when you say it like that, or like I just want to know if it apply to everything?
It's a tricky situation, man.
Okay.
Because you can manifest all type of things. That's why you got to watch your words for sure.
You crazy, Cam. It's certain things, like when they happen, it's almost kind of spooky.
It is.
It's like, holy shit. Like you can't, What? They're on mute. What the fuck is this?
Hey, man, shit is vibrating. Pause.
Yeah, super. Yeah.
The whole thing was shaking.
I lost it.
You was talking about how scary it is to manifest.
How scary it is, because it's like I spoke this and I spoke it with, I meant it and everything, and I knew it could happen. But when you see it, you be like, this ain't even me. I mean, I did it. It's God, man. It's
God did.
God did,
another one.
It's real though.
Yeah.
That's the truth. It's real.
And it also goes back to the principles when you were saying too, basically clear the wave. Like, don't have like, if you around people that's always negative and something always happening, the house burned down, the kid is gone, the dog is lost, stay away. Like, cause we be manifesting our own doom. I've seen myself do it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I think it's like 48 Laws of Power say like stay away from unhappy and unlucky people. I think it was that book. I don't know. I might have my books twisted, but
that's it.
Okay.
Man. Anyway, so what are some of the beautiful places to travel?
Man, the greatest place to go is Africa. Every part of Africa.
Okay. Any part in particular?
I went to Ghana. I went to Zanzibar. Went to Kenya. We went somewhere else too. I had to look at my Instagram. Oh, and Morocco.
What was that like? Like going there, what was that like? What was your expectations? And then when you got there, what did you?
Well, you know, like unfortunately, the media and people make it seem like Africa is like a terrible place. Like it's just run down. It's just, you know, poor people all over the place. But the crazy part about it is, it's poor people here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like downtown LA.
Real tough.
Like, you know what I mean? We got a homelessness problem here, but they try to paint the picture that Africa is just this rundown place. Now, it's poor people everywhere, of course. So, of course, was it people out there not doing so great? Yeah, but that's literally all over the world. But overall, like, it's just beautiful.
Wow.
Like, everywhere. You know what I mean? And, like, Ghana is kind of like, well, I mean, I haven't been to all the parts of Africa, but Ghana is kind of like the LA, or like, you know, it's like the mainstream part of like Africa. You know what I'm saying? So it's built up. They got a lot of clubs. They got a lot of, you know, up to date things out there. You know, it's just it's a highly developed place. You know,
what is their nightlife like? Like, is it like Florida? Is it like Hollywood? Like, do they like how do they like? What's their special day like? Is it the same as us, like the weekends, or?
We went out like every day.
No shit.
You know,
Are these just tourist areas, or like, is it like the club in the hood? We gonna go to the club in the hood and see what it's like, and you know, like did any of that type of?
I went to the club in the hood in Africa. Yeah, and it was lit like a hood LA party.
Yeah.
Like the best parties be in the hood,
and that's
like,
what I mean. It's like if you go down there, it's like what, and they asking, you know, you ask somebody where's the parties at, and we're like, what kind of party you looking for?
We did the local vibe, and we went, and it was a little scary because it's like we don't know their culture. We know LA gang culture,
exactly.
So
they may be a little too turned up.
So it's me and Dre, right? Yeah. So me and Dre, we on some like, all right, let me make sure these niggas ain't tripping. You know what I mean? And we got women with us. You know what I'm saying? But they neighborhoods ain't like our neighborhoods. They ain't gangbanging and tripping. Like they definitely got whatever they got going on. You could tell it's that energy of like some hood shit, but it's not gangbanging hood shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what they was on, but it was peaceful and it was beautiful and it was fun. And we got in. It was just like a hood function. It was more people dancing. Girls are sweating, shoes off, having a good time.
Oh, they was dancing.
House party.
And everywhere in Africa, they get down. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. But this specific spot, it was one of them a little more rough around the edges. Like you can buy whole bottles. And so is everybody walking around with bottles? So, you know, in a nightclub, you can't just walk around with a bottle. It was a club atmosphere, but, you know, the bar basically had like, you know, everybody's able to walk around bottles. Somebody tried to finesse me and Dre for a bottle. I don't know exactly what happened, but I remember he got the bottle and this dude came and was like, oh, you were supposed to pay this. And everybody out there finessing. I'll tell you that much. When you travel, Everybody's trying to get to
They
the dollar.
trying to get to the tourists for sure, though,
They
too.
trying to get to the dollar. And if
They know you ain't originally from there. They gonna yeah.
And if they see that you don't really know what's going on, they're gonna definitely try to finesse you for your money. And this dude was trying to finesse us, and shout out to Dre, held his own. You know what I'm saying? The African dude started tripping. Dre started tripping back. I'm like, oh man, it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? In Africa, we about to have a story. We done brought Compton to Ghana.
Yeah,
you know
Compton mania in Ghana. We'll see.
Yeah. But nah, like the mainstream clubs is dope for sure. It's just really the same thing. You don't get the same energy. Mainstream, they dressed up more. They just looking good. It's about the show, but the neighborhood parties is really about the good time. The same thing in Africa.
Dang, that's crazy. What do people wear? Like, I mean, of course they wear clothes, but like how, like.
I said, of course they wear clothes.
No, but I'm talking about like the I don't know the guard.
They look the places. No, they still wear people wear dashikis for sure, but like the swag is really like they wearing like name brand stuff, but they don't care that it's knockoff. So if they got some fake Gucci on, and you can see like some fake Gucci, they still rocking it like it's Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Look good and they match.
Yeah. So like nobody cares about like they care about looking good and they care about the brand, but like out here they be like, man, you got this fake Burberry on. Out there it ain't like you got this fake Burberry on. It's like, hey, you in your drip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They still wear FUBU. They still wear South Pole. They still wear all the stuff we wear in the 2000s. And they wear the up-to-date stuff too. So it's interesting. But people still got the dashikis and the native, attire on. It's like really set on random. But you can know
set on random.
Like anybody could be wearing anything. But designer is big. Like we was in Ghana and a lot of places, Zanzibar too. Like a designer and even fake designer is big. Like they got a sense of swag out there for sure.
Man, that makes me want to go. That really do, because it paint the picture. Like I'm really in my mind, like really like trying to see it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now I got a question, because this is my only thing that I say about Africa. I do not want to fuck with the monkeys. Wherever they got them loose monkeys, I'm not messing with them monkeys. They be like a group of them. I'm not messing with them.
We didn't experience no monkeys where we was at all.
Thank
like
God.
we saw a couple. We saw a couple like at this resort we was at, but we didn't really get.
You
the
saw
monkey.
a couple? Like what was like what like what? Like that is terrifying to me, because it's like, it's one thing to have like a bear or something. Mm-hmm. But a monkey will get in your shit, boy.
Monkey take everything.
Man, boy, and man.
No, we didn't really experience that though. Luckily, I mean, I ain't scared of no monkeys.
You wouldn't be?
I was looking forward to seeing the monkeys. Yeah,
Cam, you feeding the monkeys?
Man, I'm not. I don't know, man. I saw a video earlier today where it was a lady sitting on a swing and they had a chimp. And he kept like filling up on her. It's like the longer the video got, like the more vulgar the monkey started to get.
That's wild. So
and it's crazy. She's just sitting there like freezing up, but he's like smiling, big old lips coming up.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was like, what the hell? Like why is this lady not getting up? She just gonna let the monkey touch all on her and everything.
You can't do nothing because
you can't do that. You could get up and move. You just
but if you do that, 6 of them probably gonna run up on you.
Nah, it was just him. It wasn't no other ones right there. I think they trained him to do that.
Probably.
Dang, because I didn't seen people that had the monkey put the little thing in his ear and everything.
He looked like he was posing for the picture.
Oh man, like dude, I don't know. Whoever got them, whatever country, whatever, I'm not going. I'm not messing with the monkeys. I'm not feeding them.
No,
Whisper ain't got to worry about me.
The monkeys go crazy in Thailand.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They got the little ones, huh? The ones that be acting all crazy.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about them little ones that'll steal your cell phone and everything.
Have you encountered any of those?
Oh nah, like I said, I didn't really experience no monkeys.
Oh, okay.
Like they was out in nature and I saw them like in a safari, but I didn't get the neighborhood monkeys.
What's the craziest animal you've seen since traveling? And like where was it?
Yeah.
Oh, we went on a safari and I got a crazy safari story.
Oh shit.
The lions. And then I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about the lions. So like when we see like Nat Geo and all of that, we expect like nature to be turned up. We expect like the lions to be eating on everything, fighting. Man, them animals be out there chilling. they be chilling with each other. Like I saw the lions, the antelopes, the zebras, and the gazelles, and all hanging out in the same hood. And we like, why ain't y'all supposed to be eating each other? Like they all just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It only turn up when it's time to eat. But other than that, it's peaceful. It's really like real life Lion King out there.
Yeah.
Like
Till it's time to eat.
Yeah, till they get hungry, and then it's a turn up.
We ain't messing with you. It's about that time.
But the lions was cool though, and they
like this kind of grass. Get low.
And I never thought we'd be that close to lions too. Like I guess the lions in the safari, they like used to tourists out there. We like the lion is like right here where we at. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir.
It's crazy.
Absolutely not. The lion gonna be that close to me?
Oh yeah.
Hell.
And
no.
we was in the safari jeeps with no doors.
How would you feel at the zoo? Like if it was in the cage and you was still that close?
Check it out. I went to the zoo like about 5 years ago. They were all like sleeping and like chilling, but I kept looking like any given moment, if he wanted to get the fuck up out of here, he can go and just go crazy. I'm not going to the zoo. Fuck that. You know what's crazy? I don't even do roller coasters no more.
Yeah, I'm retired from roller coasters.
I'm done. I'm over that shit. I found my purpose. I don't need to do that. That thrill seeking, you can have it.
I mean, it depends on the roller coaster. Like I couldn't do nothing, I don't know, like too extra.
All right.
But I would get on a roller coaster if it looked decent, you know.
So would y'all go skydiving?
Nah.
I wanted to do it when I was 25. I'm 38, about to be 39. Absolutely not.
I got a homie that go every year, and he been trying to get me to go. For like,
Y'all should go.
Hell no.
I've been twice, and it's a great experience.
My fear is that I'm a faint while I'm in the air, and then by the time they hit the ground, they'll be like, "Oh man, this nigga done died." In the air, just like,
like wait, like how I wake up dead.
What was that like? Like you had to be goddamn near shitting yourself, right? The first time?
I thought I mean I watched it on the internet so much. This is my thing about anything. Like if I see somebody else do it, I'm be like, man, if they could do it, I could do it. You know. So
you must not be afraid of heights.
I am. I do everything I'm scared of.
So you'll go fuck with the monkeys?
Yeah. I'm not scared of monkeys.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not fucking with the monkeys. But go
okay,
ahead.
well think about this. I look at it like this, right?
I respect
when you're
that,
jumping
though.
out of a plane, especially the first couple of times, you got to go with somebody else.
Yeah.
So you're not the one pulling the cord. It's not like there's too many things that could go wrong on your end. It's just like this other person got to be on point.
Yeah, but imagine that other person going through some shit and he like, fuck it, this is my out right here.
And then you just happen to have to go with him.
Yeah,
you know, like,
fuck that.
That's tough. That's something that I try not to think about.
Yeah,
Because
like
that's what's gonna have you tripping up there.
yeah. But what was that like? Like going, like waiting for that, getting on it, and then coming down. Like, and then once you finally touch the ground, what was that whole process like?
So the worst part about skydiving for me was on the way up. Cause it's like, how high is this thing gonna go? And you looking out, in the plane you get on, it's like a little rinky dinky little small plane. So you be like, man,
y'all just gonna crash this motherfucker.
Hey, I'm like, cause like, cause we used to getting on like regular airplanes, like, you know, American, you know what I'm saying, whatever, like a sturdy plane. These planes is like small, like, you know, they fit like 10 people. So it looked like janky. Mm-hmm. So getting on that, I'm like, this the plane we getting on? So getting up there, the turbulence is different. So it shake a little different. And then just be going. You be like, man, when is this gonna stop? You know, that was the scariest part for me. Then when you get up there, they open the door. And it's like a cartoon. It's like, whoof, the wind come in. It's just like, whoof, wind going crazy. And you like, oh, I'm really about to jump out. And how the wind come in is just like more furious than what it really is. So then you got to step on the edge. It's the whole little anticipation of everything. It will really trip you out. So then you got to stand on the edge. And if you look down, you see the whole world. He's like, wow. But right when you jump out, they do a countdown. And they do a 3, 2, 1. But they jump at 2. So you thinking they're going to do a 3, 2, 1 jump. They're like 3, 2, dude, jump. So all of these emotions and everything is going crazy. All like when you first jump out. Now the crazy part about it, for the first 2-3 seconds, you like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? But then after that, it's just like free fall. It's like all that anxiety and all of that, everything is gone, and it's literally feel like you just doing this, and it's so peaceful.
Do you like feel the pressure moving your face, and is your eyes like teary eyed? Because I know they give you goggles.
Yeah. I mean, you feel the wind.
Can you breathe?
Yeah.
You breathing regular?
I'm breathing regular. Everything is regular.
The whole fall you breathing regular.
Everything played.
Yeah, I'll be up there trying to hold my breath. I'm like that. I don't know what to do.
It's literally like light and freeing, and it's just literally a free fall. You feel like weightless. It's no pressure on your body. Like, you know, that's why I brought this up, because on a roller coaster, you know, you feel like the G forces the roller coaster like pushing you down, and you get that little queasiness. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be like that all the way down. Nope, you don't feel none of that. That's why I asked you when we talk about roller coasters, I segue to this, because it is not like that at all.
Dang. I had one of my high school friends told me, this was back when I was in the age range where I wanted to do it, and she was saying that she came out like, she felt like when she first did it, she was scared of everything. Mm-hmm. And after she did that, she felt like she could conquer the world.
Yeah, you can definitely get that. Well, we got to get you there, though.
Shit.
We gotta get. Look. How many likes we need to get on this video to get you to go skydiving?
Okay,
How about that?
okay.
How about that? How about we do that? How about we do that?
The only way I'm going skydiving, if you able to monetize this innovative culture page, and then we'll get the video and we'll go skydiving.
So what's like the average like count right now? On average, rough number.
Rough number, on average. About 35. All
right, so how many likes we need to get? 100?
A million.
Nah, a million is too much. A million is too much. We gotta get something.
I'm not doing that. It's gotta be worth it.
Hey, you know
we
what,
need
now,
everybody to go watch the content.
So
That's
now,
what we need. We
so
need
now,
the watch time.
So wait. So now we about to go viral just to get you to go skydiving.
Shit, it ain't.
Because we need a million likes, and now we gonna get it. Hey, look, we talked about manifesting. Watch me manifest a million likes.
Oh God. It's like,
can't back out.
Even talking about that, I'm really picturing it. Like, I'm visual. And I'm just like, hell no, oh my God.
I'm looking forward to the video that I make of you going skydiving, because it's got to happen now.
If I got he got to do it too.
Man, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, he got to do
it. And I ain't in it.
Yeah.
I backed out real quick.
Niggas said, hell no.
Hey, you know how many people I've already had to turn down about doing the same exact thing, jumping out of a plane? Yeah, I can't do it, bro.
Yeah, oof.
My nerves is too bad. Like I said, I get up there and faint, and then I will not wake up at the ground. Like, they're gonna be like, damn, he gone.
What's the point?
Heart ain't beating no more.
He said he ain't doing it.
There's certain things in life, you know, that I know are for people, and some that ain't for people, and this one might not be for me, man. You know?
Oh man,
we already got you on camera and agreeing, so you stuck.
Oh man, yeah. Oh man.
And you said what the stipulation is, so y'all make sure y'all run them numbers up.
Hey, we need to get 1 million likes.
Man, okay. Let me ask you this question. I know we kind of, you know, but anyway, let's talk about this, right? We talked about the passion and everything else. I want to talk about this. What about dating, right? Oh. How is dating for J-Mo right now?
Right now? I don't know, man. It's interesting. I think dating in general is super interesting right now, because I think the internet is just remixing culture, remixing dating, remixing the expectations. Like, I remember, man, back in the day, you used to go to the mall, you know what I'm saying, put your fresh fit on, go to the mall, be like, hey, you cute, what's up, what's your name? Oh,
pen
small
and paper,
talk.
and you calling their house phone.
Hey, look, hey, write your number on my hand. What's up?
Yeah.
That's what we grew up on, you know what I mean? And we used to just talk and just enjoy each other's space.
Yeah, I couldn't do the hand because you ever had like time where you sweat off and like, damn, man, I can't even see the numbers no more, man. Damn, you know, you get all the way home, you mad.
Classic moments.
You trying to remember those numbers. You had to remember phone numbers. You couldn't really lock them in different situations.
Yeah, I just think now it's just a lot of weird expectations and stipulations. It's not I like you, you like me. I think you cute, you think I'm cute, let's talk. Like, it's like, all right, how much money you make? How tall are you? You got an OnlyFans? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you messed with any of my friends in this demographic of area? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are your deal breakers? Have you done your shadow work? You know what I mean? Like,
what really grinds your gears?
Like, it's a whole lot of everything. It's a whole lot of just stipulations, you know. So for me, I mean, it's solid though. I'm always going to enjoy myself when I go out with a woman. Whatever the situation is, I'm gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think about it too deep. It's like, as long as we go out to have a good time. If she don't want to have a good time, I can go have a good time by myself. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, when I go out, everything's solid. I ain't got like, you know, the one that I feel like I want to really invest in, you know. But also what makes it difficult also is my level of work that I've done on myself.
Yeah.
So now that I elevated to a certain space, like, I feel like I have a certain higher expectation from women. You know what I mean? And I have certain standards now, you know, and the standard is continuously going up. So it does make it a little more challenging.
What are some of the standards?
To be self-aware.
Ooh.
A lot of people's not aware.
That is so true.
You know, a lot of people still lost in the sauce. They're on the wrong side of the matrix. You know, I need you to by this age, be able to have cracked out of the matrix or be open to trying. Or being open to my leadership and me showing you the way out of the matrix. You know what I mean? But self-awareness is a big deal, you know, because it's kind of hard to grow without self-awareness.
You got to know what you're weak at so you can have help to be strong in those areas. That's real talk. What else?
Self-awareness is really like the biggest thing, but just wanting to work with me, not against me, you know? I think in this era it's a little challenging because women are getting careers, you know what I'm saying? They're excelling in the world in so many different departments. And what we naturally want from women is cooperation, you know, but when certain women in certain environments, they get education, they get a job, they get a career, they boss up, they get their own thing going. A lot of times they lose that cooperation aspect because they've been leading and they've been winning, and it's been showing. Everything that they've been doing has been working for them and it's been successful, just like men. So a lot of times we get two people to come together and now it's clashing, but you know, I'm looking for cooperation, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody who wants to blend their operation into mine so we can build and grow together. But unfortunately with all leaders, not just women, people aren't shown like great leadership. They might build some things and they might grow, but nobody's really being taught proper leadership. And proper leadership is not about clashing. Also, you got to be a good follower to be a good leader as well. So I say that all to say, even with men and women, when it comes to men leading relationships or women trying to lead relationships, a lot of times people just be lost in the sauce because they didn't go through the right format. And it also goes back to the internet too. On the internet, things that happen so fast. Your business will start booming so fast. And now you got all of these followers and all of these sales and all of these things. But before the internet, you actually had to learn how to be a great leader to have a team. That's the only way they was going to stick around. Now you can get a bunch of followers and have a team, but never really learn leadership.
Bars.
So to connect that all with dating, it's just like, you know, I feel like from my experience, a lot of women I've dealt with in the business world or entrepreneur world, or they just the boss at their jobs, they don't have that cooperation bone anymore. It's just like, I've done these things to get me to these places, or 40, 50, 60 hours a week, I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for them to code switch and then get with another leader and be like, all right, well, now I'm going to follow your program. When they program got them success too. So it's like, well, I'm going to follow your program because I'm just as successful as you.
Man, is there like, this is probably going to be the last question that I ask about that. Like, what are like 3 questions you feel like, or no, not even 3, or like say, okay, when I grew up, it was all about, you know, you smash, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? So it's like,
why does it make you chuckle like that?
Because
got the little giggles when he start talking about
because
smash.
I start having flashbacks, like, cause, and you know, when you older, you hear it differently. Like, you be like, damn, don't tell this kid that. But don't tell him that. Like, he gonna really try to do it. Like, what are some questions you feel like you could ask to to get you to a serious, like how you said, the first thing was self-awareness. Because, you know, especially, you know, you be like, yeah, I already know, like I'm about to, man, you already thinking about what you gonna do to, you know what I mean? Like, so to get to the point where I'm where you at now, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, you know, I'm sitting over there, you know, my mind is already like, you ain't even thinking about who you are, what you supposed to offer. You just know the goal is this. The goal is this. And I don't know. I think I just answered my own question.
What's the question that
Okay.
I would ask?
Well, what would you tell them to talk about to kind of like lead you to like a different way of how to like remove what you want to accomplish from what's going to be good for you later? Because I don't even think.
Well, I can just give you like how I move when I'm getting to know a woman. I don't really trip off of like the question thing. Like I just experience them. I just really just sit back and experience you. I look at your mannerisms, your energy, how you talk to people, how you deal with people. Like I'm a small talk with you, but I'm gonna really just see how you move. Because anybody can answer a question well.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's another thing with dating. Like everybody got a good interview rebuttal because there's so many dating shows on the internet and so many conversations about deal breakers and this and red flags. If I ask you your red flags, you already got bam, 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 bam because you just in that mode. You know what I mean? So I just really just sit and experience that energy really more than anything. You know what I mean?
Do you got a job? Huh? Do you got it? Like, have you ever had attitude?
Oh,
like
all the time. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attitude is consistent.
For sure, man. All right, J-Mo, well, look, leave us with some words of wisdom.
Some words of wisdom. So since we was talking about digital legacy, so I was telling them earlier, like, I'm not an in front of the camera person, you know what I mean? But I felt like I needed to do this to leave the digital legacy, leave the message, and have people hear my story. It's a lot of people out here that got stories, you know what I mean? But you might not be a camera person. It's not about the camera. It's more so about your story. So tell your story however you need to tell it. Everybody got a cell phone. Everybody got friends with a podcast at this point in life. You know, pull up here, you know what I mean? But tell your story, because the people that are out here telling stories don't always have the best interests for the world. They have a lot of interest in their pockets or interest in going viral, and they might be telling a story that might not be helping us. So if you got a story or experience that you feel like might help us, get out of your own way and come tell your story, because we need you. I feel like it's like a digital war going on right now. The good content versus the bad content. There's a whole lot of bad content going viral. But it's places like this that, you know, you can come and tell your story and show people another side. You know, the people that actually got something valid to say, a lot of times we just live in life. But it's also people that got wildness to say. They know that their energy is going to exist on that internet and they're going to get that feedback. So we being outnumbered right now. So if you got something to say of value, you got a mission, you're doing something of value in the world, come talk about it, or get on camera, make a YouTube, and really put in your lottery ticket, because we need y'all too, because the internet is just being super saturated with wildness. But that doesn't mean like it's not people like us that got valuable things to say. We just got to come and do it and get out our own way. So that's what I'm doing. This is a live example of me getting out of my comfort zone, you know, letting people know who I am, and then hopefully inspiring somebody to come and do the same thing.
Man, wise words from J-Mo. And J-Mo, where can they follow you, and how do they get into this travel game?
Man, I'm Mercer Millions on all social media platforms, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can search me, Jamarro Mercer. You can Google me. You know, my email is my first and last name. So luckily, you know, my parents gave me a very unique name. So you can find me anywhere. Jamarro Mercer, Mercer, at Mercer Millions on all social media platforms. Interested in getting to the travel game, feel free to DM me. We can chop it up. I can let you know how it works. If you need something booked, DM me, email me, and we'll get it going.
Man, we appreciate you so much for coming on the show, fam. Thank you so much for the knowledge, for the wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Everything. And it's your man, Deshaun Showtime Watkins, and you can follow Comptonania everywhere. Innovative culture. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. the culture of Comptonania follow. Yes.
And we need 1 million views because you already know what we're going to do with that.
Yeah. If we get 1 million views, I'll really take it into consideration to skydive.
You got to do it. You got to be a man of your word. Comptonania.
Consideration.
Okay, if we get 1 million, we'll see what's up.
Insert nervous laugh here.
Yeah, because I know that manifestation don't play. That shit don't play. That's scary. That's almost like you have to do it. Go ahead, Cam. I'm sorry.
Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Don't touch
smooth.
that dial yet. Now touch it. Ugh.